Now we cross over to Kisumu, where Wycliffe Okech will bring us to speed on the situation on the ground. Wycliffe, kindly bring us to speed.
Much Jackie Obero back in Nairobi. A while ago, we came to you live from one of the roundabouts here along the Kisumu-Kakamega Highway, where most of the activities, actually most of the action, usually manifest. Right now, we are right in front of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital, where we have observed an ambulance bringing a 30-year-old patient here. We understand he has sustained gunshot at the Kondele roundabout, where the action that place is producing some sort of action, pitting the residents from the Kondele within the vicinity of Kondele and the security forces. Although there's a huge presence of the police around here, and even you can witness that this is one of the police vehicles. Actually, this is an ambulance which we believe is now brought to another patient for treatment. The patient that we've been able to see inside there has been taken to the casualty section. We understand he has sustained a gunshot on the right leg, or the left leg rather, and around the Kondele roundabout. That paints a picture of the situation on the ground here around the Kondele roundabout. Like I've mentioned, it's an action pitting the police officers from the Kondele and other stations that have been marshaled to maintain order around the Kondele roundabout. But then there is, even as we speak, there is some sort of action of running battles between the police and the residents of that place. Another place that is producing some sort of action is the Juakali area that we've actually left a while ago. The officers there hurling tear gas canisters to disperse the crowds that are gathering there. Although the residents, those protesters are also responding by hurling stones towards the police. But that has been the action since like for 2 hours now, actually. And right where we are, like I've mentioned, we are right in front of the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital, where apart from the patient that we've been able to see being taken care of, actually being attended to in the casualty section, a while ago another police vehicle actually entered through that gate with another bleeding person, which we believe, told is a police officer. That also paints a picture of the duel that is manifesting around the Kondele area. Like we mentioned, the last we linked up with you is that these protests are being led, or demonstrations are being led by the local political leadership that is being led by the deputy governor, that is Dr. Matthew Owili. When they left the CBD came to Kondele, but then they were dispersed and now they redirected to Nyamasaria. The rallying call being the residents to come out and express their detest against the President William Ruto-led Kenya Kwanza administration. Well, so far we are keeping tabs as to in any case there are patients that will be brought to the hospital here. We'll be able to note that and update our viewers. But for now, we will be keeping tabs. From here, we are going back to the town center to see if there is any action there. But we understand the shops are closed. Actually, there is very, very minimal activities around here. Only the border people and some sort of residents just moving along, of course, with the police officers patrolling the area to quell any sort of action that they come across. Back to you, Jackie.